Hi, welcome to Real Times. This is our vlog where we talk about industry trends, new products, and everything coax. My name is Carrie Obedzinski, Distribution Sales Manager here at timesmicrowavesystems. And with me today is Julianne Benson, our Product Manager for SiO2 and semi-rigid products, which we manufacture in Mesa, Arizona at the Center of Excellence. And in this episode, we're going to talk about how we can help you design your solution, your coaxial solution, right? And, what are the parameters and when to engage. So real high level, these products are used in very, very harsh environments, and they're very specific.
Yes.
And we're one of two manufacturers that actually make these solutions. So if you're an engineer designing, what's the first step?
So first step, I'd say, especially SiO2 related, I mean, anything coaxial or anything where we're going to be involved, but ultimately the earlier you can get our design team in and our applications team involved in the system level design, it's really better. So we kind of take pride in the fact that we're obviously cable and interconnect specialists, but we have a full team of applications engineers, which I'm a part of, that our sole goal is to get with the engineering teams from all of our customers and talk at a system level, what makes the most sense? How can we help? How can we make it easier from a design standpoint? How can we make it more manufacturable? How can we make it easier to install at the future state, right? We hand you your product. Well, now we want to help you on the back end as well. Can we make it so that you can put less time and effort in once you receive it in as well? So I'd say that's probably the number one most important thing is definitely getting the applications team at times involved early on. Give us that opportunity to kind of see where we can help assist best and give some feedback maybe on what we've seen previously, because we have seen a lot of weird and interesting and unique things. So we kind of specialize in that. So
I was going to say that the product itself, it's a specialty product.
Yeah.
So, most of the time the applications you get are, strange and unique and
Yes.
or, cutting edge as far as R&D is concerned. Is there specific, bullets or notes that you say to the engineer, this would really help to have when we start our conversation?
Yeah, so really environmentally, it's a big one.
Okay.
Knowing what this is going to be exposed to environmentally.
How hot? How cold?
Yes, high radiation, high power. What are we going to see? Because then that really helps us determine the construction of the cable. Is SiO2 really needed? Because sometimes there's kind of that jump where it's an assumption that I have to use SiO2. But as a company, we do have some other specialty products that can be a little bit more cost effective or easier to manage from an installation standpoint. But we can't make an alternative recommendation if we don't know the full story. So electrically, we obviously need to know kind of the base requirements, but really environmentally, and then also from a configuration standpoint, that's one as well. It's kind of a secondary thing, but because they're semi-rigid, typically speaking, there is a configuration, and that's really kind of what drives it. So there's the temperature threshold, the radiation threshold, the power levels, all those types of things. And again, we can help guide whoever is having that conversation with us if we're involved earlier on. But I'd definitely say environmentally, that's probably the number one thing. And just kind of one item to that, I think it freaks people out a little bit to ask for specific things because they think it's a custom product. But really, it's not. In these extreme environments, it's case-by-case, application-based, and custom doesn't carry the same connotations as custom. So our lead times don't change drastically. They can in a very specific environment, but again, it's really what we specialize in. So I think that's a really key item is don't be afraid to ask because you're concerned with how that's going to translate into cost or lead time. Those will be factors, but maybe not as much as anticipated. So
because we actually make all the cable, make all the connectors, do the full design and assembly, and if it's something we need to go design, we will go do it.
Yes, and we have both a cable design team as well as a connector design team on staff. So it's all times internal. So we can drive that as quickly as possible. Typically speaking, really what constrains us in really custom situations is material and lead time on material. But that's industry standard, right? Everyone has to play that game. But other than that, we have the ability to really do quick turn items, especially with our manufacturing capabilities in-house. So
yeah, it's fantastic. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me.
Yes, of course. Always a pleasure.
And if you have any questions, please reach out to us at realtimes@timesmicro.com. That's REEL. And until next time, thank you for watching and stay safe.